explain.
Hello everyone, welcome to what I'm going to be calling this one-shot reviews. If you get what one-shot means, it's like D&D. So basically, this is just a quick review basically of me just talking about quick thoughts about a movie, and then I just don't edit. I mean, I'll edit like an intro, and then basically there's just movie clips, and I don't go too into depth. This is just a quick review, give my thoughts, and today we'll be talking about, well, you can see it right here. And by the title, The Breakfast Club. Maybe right here, I don't know how I'll do it. But anyway, we're going to be talking about The Breakfast Club because it seems like a pretty fun movie to talk about. I watched this last night with my family, and I heard about it. I knew it was directed by John Hughes. Am I correct? I'm thinking of the Star Wars conductor. I don't know. Maybe I'll correct it in editing. I don't know. So basically, it's directed by the guy who did Ferris Bueller, I guess you could say. And so basically, the whole movie is just us seeing a bunch of kids in a Saturday long detention. And they leave the detention room, but not that much. It's really just in that detention room. And the best thing I could say about this movie is it is the perfect example of how to do a movie right with characters. Like, so basically what I'm saying is it does something so... Okay, sorry. I'm speeding up really fast. So basically what I'm trying to say here is... So you know how a lot of movies feel like mainly action, sometimes they have really bad written characters, so they hide it by comedy and action. This movie is the perfect example of not needing action, comedy, fantasy, just character growth and who they are. Each character is well defined. I'm like, oh, they'll probably focus on like these two, and then we'll learn about these how many are there? 5 of them, and then the other 3 will be talked about later. No, they each get their own time to grow. One character, got his name. He's the rebel one. I'm not good with names, as you know. So basically, yeah. So basically, he is kind of the rebel of all of this. And yeah. So we have. Okay, I'm just gonna name their character traits, and if you know, you'll know. You'll see by the characters. We got the rebel, the jock, the princess, the outcast, and the geek. That's what they say in the movie, at least. So yeah, and then of course there's the mean old principal, which actually even the principal wasn't that bad. He was actually a pretty well-defined character just in one scene. Other pirates, he's just like, yeah. So, this was a really it's hard for me to explain, especially because I don't have notes. This is the whole point. See what I can get across in a few minutes without notes. So yeah, basically, yeah, so this is I don't think I've seen a movie with this much well-written characters. Like, these characters are so well written. Did I say that right? Written? I don't know. You feel for every one of them, and the comedic moments work with them, but there's also very serious topics, and the topics are very serious. Just fair warning, it talks parts of the movie talk about suicide, which that's a whole thing on its own that people can talk about. Suicide, sex, what else? What else there is? Bullying, harassment, and a lot more heavy topics. Now, the weird thing is, I see the R rating, but it's so weird. Some streaming services, it'll be Hulu had it for a while. It's PG-13, and then I watched it on Peacock, and it's rated R. So yeah, though. So if you see PG-13, go in with kind of more caution. That makes sense. But this movie really rocked. I really enjoyed it. If you guys have time, I would highly recommend it because the direction, the photography, all amazing. Also, there's a lot of smoking in the film. A lot of weed smoking. Which those things were actually funny. Especially with Emilio Estevez. He's like getting up, he's like dancing. Hopefully there is music over that. No? Okay. So, if you have the time, I'd recommend the movie. This is a very clunky kind of review. Because that's the whole point. It's called One Shot Review. But anyway, I hope you guys had a good time watching me ramble, and have a good day. Hold up. I forgot something. Why is it called the Breakfast Club? They never talk about breakfast or eat breakfast. So why is it called the Breakfast Club? What do you think about that?